Does this remind you of somebody? Another Monday. I can't believe I feel this tired. I just had the whole weekend to myself and still my whole body's aching. I just feel like not existing anymore. I just want to go back to sleep. I don't know what to do. Just gonna get ready for work. There's literally no point to this. What should I wear? Oh, my mom gave this to me. Oh, I love this dress. It's not gonna fit though. It's fine. Oh, I really love this one. Should I wear it? Oh, it's not gonna fit. Nothing fits anymore. I'll just wear this jumper. It's fine, it doesn't matter. What should I have for breakfast? Oh, there's McDonald's from yesterday. I don't think I should have it though. I'm gonna diet. I'll just have a yogurt bowl. Trust me, this was me just 6 months ago. Hey everyone, my name is Aimun Raja and I welcome all of you to The Reset. I'm somebody who has lost 35 pounds in a matter of just 90 days. I know it sounds unreal, but I really did make it work. And today, I'm here to share with you exactly what I did from point 0 to point 100. And I'm going to give you all the secret sauce. Now, I'm not here to give you a boring science lecture, because trust me, losing weight and doing it for years now, helping other people do it, I am really fed up of fitness influencers popping up on my feed, saying stuff that's not even backed by science, right? And I'm not here to do that. And that secret sauce is called a calorie deficit. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, we've heard this a million times before. What's new? Well, everything. Because even with the simple nature of a calorie deficit, this entire world seems to be getting it all wrong. What I am going to do for you is break down the concept of a calorie deficit into 4 simple actionable layers. 4 simple steps that you can take to reach from point A to point B, C, D, whatever you want and wherever you are in your personal journey, right? So let's layer it up like a cake. So let's start with layer number 1, and this is your foundation. Everything starts here, and this is known as your basal metabolic rate, or your BMR. This is the amount of calories your body needs just to survive. And I'm talking 0 calories. No walking, no exercise, nothing. What I mean is blinking, breathing, digestion, any function within your body that you cannot voluntarily control comes under your BMR. Even if you were to do nothing all day, your body would still burn a set amount of calories. So let's say we take you for example, and we make you sit on a chair for 24 hours, nothing, no activity, your body would still burn a set number of calories to carry out these involuntary functions. And that's what your basal metabolic rate is. It's super easy to calculate your BMR. Just go on Google, go to any online calculator, online BMR calculator, they're all super accurate, and just plug your numbers into that. So you're gonna need your age, your height, and your gender. So my BMR is 1625 calories. Why is BMR important though, is the question. BMR is literally your starting point. Think of it as like your baseline. Everything you do during your weight loss journey, the amount of calories you burn, the amount of calories you eat, all of that builds on top of this number, which is your BMR. Now it's time to talk about layer number 2, which is your deficit zone. Now that we know your BMR, it's time to factor in your lifestyle. So you move, you walk, you talk, you maybe even work out. So in reality, your actual daily calorie burn, which is your TDEE, or your total daily energy expenditure, is more than your BMR. For a moderately active person, which most people are nowadays, your TDEE is always going to be 1.4 to 1.6 times more than your BMR. So if you take my example, my BMR is 1625 calories and my TDEE is 2200 calories, right? And now comes the golden rule of fat loss. Eat fewer calories than you're burning. I know it sounds simple, but literally everybody seems to be getting it wrong, because the weight loss industry is a $360 billion industry, which means that people are having difficulty grasping this concept, right? And I'm going to pause this video right here to tell you guys a fun fact. A calorie deficit isn't a standalone diet by itself, but it is the core principle followed by every diet in this world. So you take keto, paleo, animal-based, plant-based, any diet you've ever heard of in your X amount of time on this planet, all of these diets follow a core principle of a calorie deficit. Because the moment they stop being a calorie deficit, they also by default stop being a diet. Because let's say, even if you're having healthy foods all day long, just avocados and salads and walnuts and everything healthy you can think of, but you're still eating more calories, you're still consuming more calories than you're burning. With everything I just told you, mathematically you're going to end up gaining weight, right? But you need to be very careful with the calorie deficit though, because you need to make sure you're not going extreme. What most people do is they'll go in day one and slash 1000 calories out of their diet, and that's exactly how people burn out. What you really want to be doing is starting with 300 to 500 calories to begin with, and then gradually reducing 100 calories every week. Now I can't give you a specific number on when to stop reducing calories and what's your optimum calorie deficit, because obviously everybody's body, everybody's BMR, everybody's hormonal profile is different. I really wish I could give you guys a number honestly, but if you do really want to talk about it and if you want to get my personal help on your specific case, just click the link below in the description and book a free call with me, and we can have a chat about whatever your weight loss struggles are at the moment, or just drop a comment and then we can talk about it. Now let's talk about layer number 3, which is the burn bonus. And this is where a lot of people get it twisted, because people think that the only way to lose weight is to go beast mode at the gym. The goal is to keep moving daily but consistently, and it doesn't have to be complicated. A 45-minute walk, you're looking at 300 calories. An intense weight session, 400. A sweaty HIIT session, maybe 500 or more potentially. The goal, once again, isn't to overtrain, but it's to make sure that you're moving daily and consistently. So let's say you're eating only 1700 calories for the day and you're burning 400 through exercise. That would still mean that you're in net deficit of 2000, considering your TDE is 2000. Just as an example. So 400 from your exercise and 300 from your deficit, and that's how you do it. Now we have layer number 4, which is the most important layer, and most people don't even know this layer exists or could exist potentially. Because let's be real, knowledge without consistency means nothing. You could track your BMR, burn calories, do whatever, but you could still fall off if no one's holding you accountable. And that's exactly where this layer comes in, and this is known as the guidance layer. This could look like a coach, a community, a mentor, or honestly even just a smart app to keep progress off your gains and to keep reminding you to stay on track. Having someone or something in your corner that is constantly reminding you to do better and be the best version of yourself is literally all the help that you need. Because most people don't fail because they don't know what to do. They fail because they try to figure it out all alone. Trust me, I've coached hundreds of women in the past 3 years, and the reason why they're so exhausted, so frustrated is they know what to do, they just don't have a set path in front of them, and they don't have that constant accountability to tell them what to do and when. And a good coach, a good mentor will do much more than just hand you a meal plan or a workout. They'll help you bounce back from slip-ups. They'll make adjustments to your weight when your weight starts plateauing. They'll teach you how to eat at events. They'll basically be your shining star. And there we have it, guys. So to recap all of it one last time, your fat loss blueprint. These are the 4 layers. Number 1, we have the foundation, which is calculate your BMR. Number 2 is the deficit zone, which is eat slightly below your TDEE. Number 3, we have the burn bonus, which is work out daily to increase your daily deficit. And then number 4, most importantly, is the guidance layer, which means get a coach, a mentor, a community, or even just a smart app that holds you accountable all the time. So when these 4 layers work together, they integrate seamlessly, and you follow all of them religiously, your weight loss not only becomes sustainable, easy, but also enjoyable. Because trust me guys, if you're not enjoying your weight loss journey, you're most probably doing it wrong. If you guys want the exact grocery list I used to go all the way from 96 kgs to 80 kgs, just click the link in the description and I'll WhatsApp it to you. If this video helped you at all, like, comment, let me know what was your biggest takeaway from this video. And if you want more real talk on weight loss, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.